Hello, welcome to MTG Pro Tutor. I'm Sean Penrod, your host, and today we're going to open this M15 booster pack and evaluate the cards inside. Let's dive right in and see what we get. I really hope we get a Planeswalker. Let's see. Does the multiverse answer my call? Take out the, oh cool, a landmine. And the land. And our rare is, aha! Feral Incarnation. Oh hey, this is a foil. Alright, so we have a foil, which means we saw a rare coming. Feral Incarnation is very interesting. You get 3/3/3 green beasts for 9 mana. So, like, holy cow, that's huge. However, it does have Convoke, so you can get this out sooner if you, have the creatures for it. This is great in the green-white Convoke deck. Cast, raise the alarm, triplicate spirits, get a bunch of little tokens out there, and then throw this down as early as possible, and you can, you can really put pressure on your opponent with 3/3 green beasts. That's great because even if they have removal, they're only going to have like 1, maybe 2 removal, and so you still have all your little tokens, and you still have these 3/3 green beasts to worry about. So I like it. I'm not going to first pick. Well, I mean, this could be a build around me card. It might be first pick quality if you're willing to gobble up, raise the alarm, triplicate spirits, just grab all that kind of stuff. This is better once you're already established in that route, but still not a bad first pick. Let's see what our rare is. It is Necromancer's Stockpile. Alright. I don't think this card's that great. So here's what's going on. You discard a creature card, draw a card, and if the discarded card was a zombie, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. So it's okay. Well, so instead of casting the zombie from my hand, I can pay 2 to discard it, I get a 2/2 zombie, and then I also draw a card. Or I can just discard a creature card to draw a card and not get a zombie. It's just like, I don't think this is good and limited because I haven't done the math. I should go through and see how many zombies there are, but, I mean, not that many, you know? And so, I'm not going to first pick Necromancer Stockpile. I would take Feral Incarnation over Necromancer Stockpile. So, let's see what else we have. Razorfoot Griffin, 2/2 flying first strike for 4, so that's pretty good. It's a little expensive, but flying first strike kind of makes up for it, so that's nice. Welcome Turn, this is really good. This is a solid blue card. Any blue deck can benefit by having Welcome Turn in it. You want some good 2-drops to smooth out your curve, to round things out as you're moving forward, and Welcome Turn fills that gap beautifully. A 2/1 flying for 2 mana. Way to go. Miner's Bane, too expensive, not a fan. A 6/3 for 6 mana. For 6 mana, I mean, we got some other stuff going on. Ephemeral Shields gives target creature gains indestructible until end of turn. I mean, yeah, you can save your creatures with this. It has Convoke, so that's nice. You can, I mean, heck, you can even tap the creature that's being targeted to cast it on that creature, you know? So it's really good. I like Ephemeral Shields. Flesh to Dust, premium removal. I like this. It costs 5 mana, but hey, that's where we are these days. They're not going to give us any more Doom Blades. It's just too powerful. So, Flesh to Dust comes down with 3 black. It's really wanting you to kind of be in black to play it. And I will be. Like, this is first pick quality in my opinion. Satyr Wayfinder, I mean, not first pickable in my opinion. It's a 1/1 for 2 mana. And when it enters the battlefield, you can reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a card from among them into your, a land card into your hand, and the rest into your graveyard. So if you want things in your graveyard, he's great. If you are really kind of just mining for lands, he's also great. But if you need your other cards, then hey, don't play him. So I'm not going to first pick him. I would take him if I had, like, say, Genesis Hydra, and I really wanted to make sure I got my lands out quickly. If I already had Genesis Hydra in play, then boom, Satyr Wayfinder comes down, I get a land, I don't miss my land drops, and I get Genesis Hydra out as quickly as possible. Evolving Wilds, this is a great fixer. This is not first pick quality, but as soon as you are in 2 colors, this is fantastic, especially if you want to splash the 3rd. Evolving Wilds is a must. Elvish Mystic, great card for green ramp. Again, this is like perfect if you have a Genesis Hydra. You're going to want Elvish Mystic, you're going to want Evolving Wilds, you're going to want Satyr Wayfinders. Green can always benefit from getting more mana sooner because it usually has bigger spells to cast. Feral Incarnation, for example. So, an Elvish Mystic is, pretty safe bet in any green deck. Rock Feaster Maggot is an excellent magic card. It's 3/5 for 5 mana. You will love how many things 3/5 can block. It just stands there staring at your opponent saying, go ahead and attack, because I'm just going to block and nothing's going to happen. It's really great. Plus, it has the added benefit of when you cast it, you exile a creature card from a graveyard, yours or your opponent's, and you gain life equal to its toughness. It's fantastic. So this is a really good card. It's really kind of gone up in my eyes. Staff of the Flame Magus. I'm not a big fan of the staffs because life gain is really, in my opinion, only relevant when your opponent is playing like aggressive kind of burn decks, where they play a lightning strike on you, for example, doing 3 damage to you. Well, by playing a Staff of the Flame Magus, by the time you've played 3 mountains, you've negated that card, right? So you're getting utility out of your mountain because you're going to be able to tap it, and you even got more utility out of it, a bonus utility, because you negated 1/3 of their lightning strike, right? The only problem is the red burn deck is not in M15. Red has burn spells, but it's usually used as removal for their aggressive creatures. So life gain obviously does offset the amount of damage a creature will do, but creatures are recurring amounts of damage, okay, as opposed to a burn spell, which is kind of a one-off type thing. So that's kind of how to look at life gain. If you can cancel out their one-off type effects, then that's great. But if they just have a bunch of creatures, then life gain, eventually they're going to catch up to you, So that's why I don't really like the staffs. If it gets past me towards the late game, I'll sideboard it in maybe, but generally speaking, I don't play with them. So I have seen some good decks with it, but I don't play them. Paragon of Eternal Wilds. This is the green Paragon. It gives other green creatures +1/+1, and you can tap it to give another green creature trample. The Paragons are great, especially once you're in that color. I would wait until you're in the color to take it, but once you are in the color, take the Paragon. It's really good. I've enjoyed playing with it. Battle Mastery is an enchantment that gives a creature double strike. So that's kind of nice, especially if you have like a big bomb or something like that. However, remember, with any enchantment, that you can get 2 for 1 by casting this. This card doesn't do anything for the power and toughness, so it doesn't make your creature harder to kill. Well, other than giving a double strike, which basically lets it attack first, so it does affect it in that sense, but it doesn't give it any greater toughness, which is a bit of a drawback. But still, Battle Mastery is not terrible as far as enchantments go. So now it comes down to what would we first pick. In my opinion, dang, it looks like we end up going with the Feral Incarnation. It is definitely a build around me card. Like, if I were to first pick Feral Incarnation, I would definitely want to build around it. I would be definitely looking for Triplicate Spirits, Raise the Alarm, ways to get creatures out early, and a lot of them, so like little token creatures, so that I can play Feral Incarnation as quickly as possible. My second pick would be, I forgot about Flesh to Dust. Feral Incarnation, Flesh to Dust, Welkin Turn is up there. These are some of the better cards in the pack for sure. The other ones definitely have their place. The Rot Feaster Maggot, I really like that one. Elvish Mystic, it's just that they're not first picks. So Flesh to Dust or Feral Incarnation are definitely the first picks here. So leave a note below. Tell me what you think. What would be your first pick? Packs like this are really great for exercising your card evaluation skills and what you think you can do with the set. So I'm Sean Penrod. Thanks so much for joining me. Hope you learned something and you use this information to get out there and win more drafts. We'll see you in the next pack.